Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome back to Watching Chickies, now here on day 383 of our broadcast. And today, we're just hanging out with Chip here. We've been having some issues with broadcasting lately, and today we're right by the Wi-Fi router, so hopefully today's signal's a lot better. Chip, also just was in need of a bit of a cuddle. Just have Chip here in my lap. Chip is one of our younger chickens. Chip is half onagadori and half silkie. So Chip's getting a bit older now. We can see that Chip is pretty much feathered. We are having Chip hang out with the other chickens for a lot of the day to get Chip used to them, to get Chip used to the flock. And right now we're just giving Chip a little bit of a cuddle. I've been hand-raising Chip ever since the first day when Chip was hatched. Chip was then rejected by our hen Kagome. So I've had to do a lot of hand-raising. It's been a little bit different with Chip than it was our original 3 chickens because Chip has, just primarily had me for companionship instead of other chickens, and as a result has just kind of ended up bonding with me a bit more than even the original 3. Not wanting to really leave my side, wanting to just kind of ride around on my shoulder all day, not wanting to hang out with the other chickens, playing with the remote. Oh dear. So we're just having a little bit of quiet time together. A little bit of a shorter stream today, just focused on Chip. As Chip just kind of relaxes here with me. I give Chip some gentle pets. And we just have a nice little time as we watch him have a nice time. As he starts to preen those feathers right on his feet. Little gifts from his dad, who's a silkie. That is certainly not a trait that onagadoris have. But I do love that little hairstyle of yours, Chippy. Chip is generally a pretty quiet chick. Very, very well-mannered. And as always during these broadcasts, it's more than all right to have questions, comments, or just a little chat. It's nice just to kind of forget about your worries and just watch a little chicken have a nice time. Right now, Chip is doing a bit of preening, examining all of his feathers, cleaning up a little bit. You'll often see chickens do this when they're feeling like safe and secure and comfortable, because the act of preening itself can leave them a little bit vulnerable as they turn their heads, as they're not really looking out at their surroundings. So if a chicken feels comfortable enough to be like in your lap and they start preening, that can be a clear sign of affection. Because the world can be dangerous to a little chicken. But, if they don't see you as a danger, they see you as a little friend. Possibly a member of their family, a member of their flock. Oh, there you go, little Chippy. There you go. Yeah. You are a good little chicken. You are. Even though sometimes you might see yourself as a person, or really as a human, with the way that I've raised you. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, did my stomach make a noise? Oh, I'm sorry, Chippy. I'm sorry. Yeah, it made a little gurgle there. Is that you trying to imitate the gurgle? Yeah? There you go. I could hear the AC coming on. We have another hot day coming up on us. Ooh, I could hear what sounds like the horn of a fire truck in the distance. There you go, Chippy. There you go. Yeah? You want to do that thing where you lay on your side and you start to fluff up? Oh, I think Chippy's getting set up for a nap here. Yeah? Oh, have a nice rest, little one. Lots of sweet dreams for you. It's okay. It's okay. You can sleep if you want. Oh, you had a little itch? That's okay to deal with that. No worries for our little Chip today. But after our time together, we're gonna put you with the rest of the chickens for a bit. We'll put you in the crate where you're safe with a bunch of food, a bunch of water, and you can see all of the other chickens as they visit you. Because they're your family as well. And we want you to have a good time with them. Yes, yes. Good little Chippy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're a very happy little chicken today. Oh, what a good little chicken. Yeah? You do like to play with buttons whenever you get the chance. Love these little ginger spots right on your back feathers right here. That little splash of color in a sea of gray and some black there on your head. These little tail feathers are getting pretty long as well. Changing a little bit more each day, aren't you, Chip? I love those little feathers on your feet. Little feet feathers. Little inbuilt Uggs. Oh, yes, the very gentle kind of peeps that Chip gives off is always so soothing. Just like his way of saying that he's here. He's enjoying just hanging out. And Chip is displaying his extra toe fantastically right there. Most chickens only normally have 4 toes on each foot, whereas Chip has 5, which is a trait that he inherited from his silky father. The silky breed originated in China, and the onagadori breed originated in Japan. So you are a pretty Asian little chicken, aren't you? And just as a reminder to our viewers, all of our little chickens are members of our family and friends for life, so they will never be eaten. We want them to live long, happy, and healthy lives. These are our lovely little pets. We like to pick them up every day, give them pets every day, and just kind of hang out with them every day. And because how we hand raise them, they tend to be very, very friendly. And all of the breeds that we have here, the onagadori, the silkie, and the ayam cemani, all 3 of these breeds are well known for being very people-friendly if given the chance. Though any chicken that you raise kind of in isolation, away from people, do tend to be a little bit more skittish. Yep, Chip is a pet chicken. We have 6 chickens, including Chip. And Chip is the offspring of one of our hens and our rooster. Chip, unfortunately, was rejected by our hen, Kagome. And as a result, I've had to kind of hand raise Chip every step of the way, which has resulted in Chip kind of bonding with me a lot more than I expected. And, you know, half of the time I'm convinced Chip thinks that he's a human. There you go, little one. There you go. Yeah, now you like to play with buttons. Yeah. I break out the Xbox controller. You always try to help me play any game, don't you? Also, when you see me texting, oh, you just want to text right with me. And no, Chip is not food. Chip is our friend. Yeah, Chip. Oh, you want to get up? Oh, a little stretch. A little scratch. Oh, another scratch. Itchy, itchy little chicken. What you doing? Oh, a little bit more preening. Yeah, I think he's a pretty cute little chicken. Definitely not as fluffy as his father, but I never expected Chip to be. Chip's father is our silky rooster named Stormy, and he is quite the fluff ball. Ooh, flip-flap. You've been flapping around today. Lots of short little flights. Oh, trying to make yourself a little nest there? Yeah? Oh, a little bit of distance you want now. That's fine. Yeah? That's good for you to become a little bit more independent as you get a little bit older. Oh, fluffy boy. Yeah? Oh my. Definitely fluffing up there. What you thinking about, Chip? Oh, and Pure Brew, thank you for the heartwarming award. Much appreciated. Oh my, Chip, your tail feathers are really growing at a really fast rate. Chip's mother is an onagadori. Onagadoris are known for their tail feathers that grow their entire lives and never naturally molt. As a result, later on in life, onagadori tail feathers can reach lengths of over 20 feet or over 6 meters. So we're not sure if Chip inherited those genes yet, but so far his tail feathers really have been growing out quite a bit compared to, let's say, our other chick named Sweetheart, who is half a cemani and half silky. Oh yes, very fluffy little chick. Fluffing up those feathers. Gonna roll onto your side. Thinking about it? Oh. There you go, little fluffy one. Your hairstyle does look a little bit like Bedhead, doesn't it, there, Chippy? There you go. Yeah, it'll be exciting to see how Chip's hairstyle eventually turns out, especially considering his dad, who has quite the elaborate little hairstyle. We need to give Chip's dad a haircut about once a month just to keep the feathers out of his eyes. Oh, cool sunglasses, guy, 69. Thank you for the gold award. Much appreciated there. Oh, there you go, Chippy. Yeah, I know you're happy. Just sticking your head right underneath the blanket like you're a little ostrich. Oh my. Yeah, if your head's in there, are you in the ground? Oh, you are? Oh, okay. You're a little ostrich today. Well, whatever makes you happy. No? Head back out. Just trying to find the perfect position. I know, it could be such a struggle. Such a struggle. Oh, you want to go on your side? Now you're just focusing on your feet. Now the feathers on your breast. I know, all of these new adult feathers, they must all be so itchy and confusing to you. You've been alive for, I guess, a little bit less than 2 months now. Outside of your shell. Still can't believe how quickly you hatched. That live stream we did of you hatching was so quick. You were just so desperate to get out of that egg. Now you're here, and you are so lovely. Oh, going in for another nap, huh? Chip is all about the little micro naps today. Chip just keeps pushing right up against my hand. Oh, I know you're happy. I know you're a happy Chippy. You like the extra warmth from my hand? Yeah? Oh, good little one. Good little one. Yeah, I know you're too cute. I know. I think you know this too. You can go to sleep. It's okay. I'm still here. I'm still here. There you go. Once you're done with your nap, we could give you a few treats. And we'll bring you downstairs to the chicken room to play with the others for a bit. Keep socializing you until you are a complete little member of the flock. Then you're going to be growing up soon. Oh, what adventures you'll have. Yeah, Chippy? Oh, did you listen to that airplane going overhead? Yeah, I know, that makes some noise too. Oh, you are a good chip. You are a good chip. Oh, is there a more pampered chicken in the world at the moment than you? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh, there you go, little one. There you go. Yeah, you got a little nap. Dream your little chicken dreams. Keep opening up your eyes to check if I'm still here. I'm still here. Don't you worry. There you go. Oh. Oh my. Are you done with sleepy time now, Chip? What? What? Boop. You just boop me? I boop you back. Yeah? Making another nest? Fluffing up again. Are you done with sleepy time? You thinking about it? Oh, back to preening for our little chicken. Oh, fluffing up. Fluffing up for our little Chip. Chip generally is pretty good about not pooping on me. If there's an accident, we have a washer and a dryer. So no worries. Oh, Chippy Chip. So much fluffing up. Oh, thank you. Well, Chip is one of our 3 newest little chickens. We have 6 chickens in our flock. Oh, and I see we have a few new viewers. So this is Watching Chickies, the daily live stream featuring the lives and development of our young chickens. Today we're just hanging out with our little guy here, Chip. Chip is half onagadori, which is an endangered Japanese breed of chicken, and half silkie, which is a very fluffy Chinese chicken. And Chip was hatched live on stream almost 2 months ago now. And, you know, it's quite a lovely little member of our flock here. Yeah, chickens can make good pets if you are prepared to take care of them. All of our little chickens are members of our family and friends for life, so they will never be eaten. We want them to live long, happy, and healthy lives. MZ Sailor, thank you for the wholesome award. Much appreciated. And yep, silkies were first bred in China around 2,000 years ago. The traits that we have been able to tell so far that Chip has taken from his silky father is mainly from his feet. He has feathery feet and he has an extra toe. And yes, foxes can definitely be a problem for chickens. We have an outdoor coop, an outdoor chicken run, but we do have an indoor chicken playroom where we do most of our streams and our chickens sleep during the night to keep them 100% safe from predators. During the day, predators don't really bother our chickens when they're in the coop or the run, but if we kept them overnight there, it would be a little bit dangerous. Braveheart and Stormy currently are outside in the outdoor coop, whereas Kagome is with the other two younger chickens, Dale and Sweetheart, downstairs. Yep, they like to fluff up their feathers for dust baths. We have fine sand and dust in a bin in the basement where we have the chicken room. And that's where they like to take the majority of their sand/dust baths. Fatal Corn, 7367, thank you for the silver award. OK Access, 1142, thank you for the helpful award. And the True Insaniac, thank you for the wholesome award. Kagome, yep, you spelt that right. It is a Japanese name, though Kagome is a Japanese chicken. And onagadori, which is an endangered breed of chicken from Japan, which are well known for their tail feathers, which can grow to be longer than 20 feet in length or over 6 meters. How long has this been live for? I think we've been going on for about half an hour. And then we've been doing this daily live stream for 383 days now. Funnybra27, thank you for the helpful award. Ivanek89, thank you for the silver award. MKD95, thank you for the silver award. Kitten, 0611, thank you for the silver award. MN Tucker, 10, thank you for the hugs award. And yeah, the onagadori, so they don't really have the big fan shape of a peacock. It's more like a few tail feathers that are just very long and thin. They can look quite amazing. There are some really great pictures of full-grown onagadoris in the snow with these trailing tail feathers that are just phenomenal that you can look on like Google, which is quite nice. And all of our little chickens are members of our family and friends for life, so they will never be eaten. Oh, and Olivia 687. So if you're having issues with your chickens and they seem a little bit like they don't like you so much, just make sure to give them a little bit of patience. Try to give them treats. First, try to bring them closer to you with the treats, put them on the ground where they feel comfortable going, find a chair, sit with them for a while, let them get closer to you each time, and then you can eventually work towards picking them up, giving them gentle pets, and they will slowly learn that you are a friend. Anubhaba 1053, thank you for the gold award. Much appreciated. Olivia 687, well, I will tell you, Chip. I will tell Chip that you love Chip. There you go, Chippy. I know. You are a good Chippy. And Ahiru no Inu, thank you for the Love Award. Much appreciated. Oh, there you go, Chippy. Yeah, you're such a happy little chickie, aren't you? You get so much cuddles today. Yeah. Oh, yeah, onagadori are kind of like real-life phoenixes, minus the fire. And your face, thank you for the Hugs Award. Much appreciated. And this is Chip. Chip has grown quite a bit right here, but it's still Chip, just kind of with a little black hairstyle now. We have 6 chickens. We're just focusing on Chip today, though. Not to say that I'm not going to be hanging out with the other chickens. It's just today I wanted to give Chip a little bit more one-on-one attention. Yep, and this is... So Stormy is the father of this chick, our silky rooster, and Kagome, our onagadori hen, is the mother. There we go, Chippy. There we go. So you can see kind of my hand compared to the rest of Chip right now. Chip has grown quite a bit within the past few weeks. Oh, and Laughing Bulbasaur, I'm sorry that your hen, Piplup, passed away. I hope you had lots of lovely memories with Piplup. Die Alone with 72 Cats, thank you for the Wholesome Award. Much appreciated. Substantial Drag, 7945, thank you for the Silver Award. Can't Find a Fokin Name, thank you for the Silver Award. There you go. Pee Pee Poo Poo, thank you for the Helpful Award. And yeah, Chip is having a nice time, just getting cuddled, having a little kind of like little micro naps here, right here on my lap. I do think Chip is probably going to be growing some longer tail feathers because look at these tail feathers right here. They have already grown so much in just a few weeks. Like compared to Sweetheart, who doesn't have an onagadori parent, it's definitely quite a bit longer. No, I'm not restraining Chippy. See? Chippy's actually pressing against my hand when I put it against Chip. You see Chip's looking a little bit confused why I moved my hand. So I'm going to put my hand back. There you go. There you go, little one. So you can see Chip's feet here. Yeah, Chippy. So you see Chip has an extra toe here. 5 toes on each foot. And that's a silky trait that Chip inherited from his dad, along with these extra feathers on his feet and legs. There we go. There we go. Hello there, Candice. Megan OFX, thank you for the Helpful Award. There you go. So Nathan, so if you have a chicken that has not been kind of hand raised, I would probably also suggest you not pet them on the back, because for a chicken that hasn't been hand raised, hasn't really been used to human touch, touching their backs will remind them of, so the reason that they say not to touch their backs for like chickens that, you know, haven't been handled is because when you touch their backs in that case, they usually view it as a mating attempt. Now, if you've hand raised a chicken and you've been giving them pets, they know that this is not a mating attempt on your part. So that's kind of one of the reasons why they tell you not to do that. For a chicken where you are just trying to introduce petting to, I would suggest you try stroking the feathers right here on their breast, or try stroking them right on top of their heads. Now, if you've just kind of hand raised a chicken, like right from the beginning, you can feel free to give little pets to the back. They won't mind it. They'll probably even like it for the extra warmth. And yeah, Chip is almost always this calm. Faraz, thank you for the silver award. Forgetter Go Getter, thank you for the hugs award. Taito, oh, thank you for the Take My Energy. Vicious Lab Rat, thank you for the duck dance. Oh, that's cute. Pastelic Jess, thank you for the wholesome award. There you go. And we're seeing Chip do a little bit more preening. We can see how extensive some of these new adult feathers are getting. Chip can actually get quite a bunch of lift right now. I've seen Chip fly across the entire room at this point because Chip has these nice sort of adult feathers coming in, and he doesn't have much weight to contend with, which is really, really good for him when he wants to try to take a flight. And GGGGGHHHK, thank you for the helpful award. Much appreciated. There we go. Nah, chickens aren't really all that similar to pigeons. Though I have heard cases, though some of these are unconfirmed, that pigeons and chickens can actually crossbreed. I've seen some very interesting pictures online of pigeon and chicken crossbreeds where it kind of looks like the top half is a pigeon and the bottom half is a chicken. They look quite wild. Lil Ra, thank you for the silver award. Chip right here is half onagadori, which is an endangered breed of chicken from Japan, and half silkie, which is a very fuzzy chicken that is from China. Chippy right here is almost 2 months old at this point. I think, what, 6 weeks at this point? What would you say, Chippy? 6 weeks? At the very least? Yeah? I could probably look on the streams because we live streamed your hatching. So we know when you were hatched, like, right to the very minute. And yeah, I guess with the, the Japanese mom and the Chinese dad, Chip right here is very much an Asian chicken. Though, he was hatched here in the U.S., just like his parents were. So, Asian American. George J., 1254, thank you for the silver award. Much appreciated. Oh, nice. Looking into Cochin Silky Bantams. Well, I hope you have a nice time with them, Koze. Oh, good little Chippy. Yeah, I know. Oh, you got annoyed because I turned the remote the other way? Because you like to press the buttons, don't you? Want to press the buttons? What button do you want to press? Oh, you wanted to press the left button. Oh, there you go. There you go. I started raising chickens a little over a year ago into the pandemic. I had an uncle who's raised chickens, ducks, and rabbits, and I've always been quite interested in starting to raise a little flock of my own. So over the past a bit more than a year, I've kind of documented us having this little flock, taking care of them, and just seeing them grow and develop. All of these little chickens are members of our family and friends for life, so they will never be eaten, though we do harvest their eggs. We have hatched 3 chickens from our original flock. So this is Chip, half onagadori, half silkie. And then Chip has a full-blooded sibling, Dale, who was hatched by Kagome. And then we have our half-ayam cemani and half-silky chick named Sweetheart, who was also hatched by Kagome. Yeah, I've definitely really do think that, raising these little chickens and just kind of enjoying their company has been quite a worthwhile endeavor. Ya boy, Nerdy Kid, thank you for the Silver Award. Much appreciated. And Mona Lisa 79, thank you for the Wholesome Award. Oh, yes, the pigeon chicken hybrids are wild when you kind of Google them. There's a video of some of those chicken pigeon hybrids, and what's even more wild is that they move around exactly like chickens, but then they sound exactly like pigeons, which must be so confusing for any chickens that live with them. Because it's like, would they even really understand what those pigeon chicken hybrids are saying? Because it must be a different language at that point. And Foxy, thank you for the Wholesome Award. VVI Parry, thank you for the Hugs Award. Teehee 772, thank you for the Helpful Award. There you go. I've had 6 chickens on me at once, and nah, they've never been tempted to really eat me. They don't even really ever try to peck me or anything. The most I ever get is just like a light peck from like Braveheart when she tells me to stop petting her. Kind of like when a cat gives you a little bit of a bat with their hand to stop doing something. It's because we've hand raised these chickens, they've known us for their whole lives. They don't see us as a danger, they don't see us as a threat, they just see us as kind of weird, wingless members of their flock, I think. Hydrogen 13, thank you for the Helpful Award. So I think my uncle's also raised pheasants, and I think my uncle has said that pheasants are much harder to raise than chickens. So I guess chickens are easier than pheasants. They might be more sociable than pheasants, if that can be a bit of a help. Lil Tic Tac Zach, thank you for the Silver Award. Much appreciated. Ternius, thank you for the Hugs Award. Penguin Pan, thank you for the Wholesome Award. Charming Volume 4457, thank you for the Beating Heart Award. There you go, there you go. And all of our little chickens are members of our family and friends for life, so they will never be eaten. We want them to have long, happy, and healthy lives. Oh, Koze, so you've been integrating ducks into your chicken flock during mating season, and that's been a job for sure. Oh my. I've heard a couple horror stories from people with ducks and chickens. Apparently it can be an issue if a male duck tries to mate with a hen, because they're not really physically compatible. Apparently that can cause some issues for the hens. So during mating season, you might want to separate the male ducks from the female chickens. At least that's advice I've gotten in the past. Carling Jen, thank you for the Helpful Award. Much appreciated. Oh, yeah, it's okay. That was just a train in the distance there. This is Chip, and we named Chip that. Partially through suggestions in the chat, and also because when Chip was hatched, there was a piece of shell on either shoulder. So Chip was born with chips on his shoulder. And Steph Feedwell, thank you for the Hugs Award. Much appreciated. Oh yeah, we have 5 other chickens. We have our onagadori hen named Kagome. We have our ayam cemani hen named Braveheart. Our silky rooster named Stormy. Chip's full sibling, Dale. And then we have Chip's half sibling, Sweetheart, who is half ayam cemani and half silky. And Chip is pretty soft. I'm not going to lie about that. Spambon 360, thank you for the Hugs Award. Much appreciated there. There you go. So yeah, the problem with trying to get a duck to mate with a chicken is that physically they're not really compatible. A male chicken basically is almost identical looking downstairs to a female chicken. They both have cloacas. So what happens when they mate is the male jumps onto the back of the hen. We've actually seen it on stream a few times before with Stormy. So they grab a bit of the feathers here in the back, they hop on, and they just touch cloacas together. Mating for chickens takes anywhere between 2 to 5 seconds. Not a very long process at all. The problem with having a male duck mate with a female chicken is that ducks have evolved to have very long corkscrew-like sex organs, which can cause damage to a hen if they penetrate her. Like, chickens aren't really meant to mate like that. So that's why it's usually best when, a male duck is in the mood for mating to not really keep them near female chickens. Like, they should not be kept around the hens. Frodo 101002, thank you for the helpful award. Much appreciated. So that's a good question there, Motor Fox. Are the eggs that we consume fertilized? Is there any chance of a chicken hatching out of it? So, occasionally you might get an egg that's fertilized, but you would almost never know it. Oh, Chip's going to sleep with his head behind his wing. So the difference between a fertilized egg and an unfertilized egg is that a rooster has fertilized the hen's egg. And if you would crack open that egg, you would see that there is a tiny little white dot about the size of a pinhead on the yellow yolk. Now, here's the good news. So at this point, they're basically identical to an unfertilized egg. They're the same as eating as an unfertilized egg, because that egg will not start to develop unless it gets to a continuous temperature of around, I believe it's 102 degrees Fahrenheit for an extended period of time. Like, it takes between 18 to 25 days for a chicken egg to hatch. So if it doesn't get those continuous temperatures, it will not develop. It will stay looking exactly the same as a regular egg, and you will never get a chick from it. Oh yeah, Chip is pretty good for understanding me. He's been my little buddy these past few weeks, as I've kind of been hand-raising him. Yay. Okay, keep going. Yeah, keep going. There you go. So I think next we're going to be bringing Chip down to hang out with his siblings, because this stream's gone on a little bit longer than I had initially planned. But if you guys have enjoyed the broadcast, feel free to give me a follow here on Reddit. This is a daily broadcast. And on my profile, we have links to our Discord server and our YouTube channel. We will be back again tomorrow. So thank you, all of our new friends and old friends, for joining us today. And I hope you all have lovely days today. Okay, everybody? Hope we see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.